Welcome to the Deep Dive. Today we're tackling a really exciting topic, making money, often starting for free, just using what you've already got. We've dug into sources covering like 100 different businesses and side hustles, things you can start with basically zero capital, just you, maybe a computer or a phone. And a lot of these work worldwide, which is great.
Yeah, and this isn't just another list you'd find anywhere. We've tried to unearth some, genuinely surprising ideas, stuff maybe not everyone talks about. So whether you're looking for a little extra cash or maybe dreaming bigger, like full-time income or even passive earnings, we think there's something here for pretty much everyone. Different skills, hobbies, goals.
Exactly. And our job today is really to guide you through this huge landscape. We want to pull out the key insights, the patterns, help you see quickly what might resonate with you and how you can actually get started. The idea isn't to overwhelm, definitely not. It's more to, well, illuminate just how much variety there is and how accessible a lot of this stuff really is. Okay, sounds good. So let's kick things off. Where should we start? Maybe with the quick ways to earn cash, things you can do almost immediately, often just on your phone.
Yeah, that's a great place to start. The low-hanging fruit, so to speak.
Right. Like, have you ever considered mystery shopping? It's basically getting paid to audit stores.
Uh-huh. Like checking things out for them.
Exactly. Our sources mentioned apps. Field Agents is one, big in the U.S. You might earn, say, $3 to $20 for a task. Could be something simple like checking the vegetable stock in a supermarket, taking a few photos of the prices. You're helping the store optimize things.
So you're kind of like their eyes and ears on the ground.
Yeah, a secret agent for, like, shelf stocking efficiency. And here's another one. This one's really unique. Line standing.
Line standing. You mean literally waiting in line for someone?
Yes, exactly. Platforms like TaskRabbit, which is in a bunch of countries now, people will actually hire you to stand in line for them. And the pay isn't bad either, maybe $15 to $35 an hour. Our sources pointed out this one person who made, get this, $1,500 over a few days just waiting for the iPhone 5 launch for a client.
Wow, okay. That's definitely thinking outside the box. What's really fascinating about these simple tasks is how they tap into a real need. It seems small, but people value their time. And the flexibility is huge, right? You can fit these gigs into your existing schedule. The barrier to entry is practically zero.
Right. Just need time and maybe a smartphone for the mystery shop.
Exactly. It's the gig economy, finding these little niches, these micro needs.
So, okay, these are great for quick cash, but are they really scalable? Could you build something more substantial from just, say, line standing?
Well, maybe not line standing as a full-time career for most people, no. But think about it this way. By stringing together various micro gigs, you can build a more consistent income, and maybe more importantly, it trains you to spot those market gaps, those little inefficiencies where value can be created. That's a skill in itself.
That's a really good point.
Huh.
So let's shift gears a bit. What about using skills people already have? Practical skills. That seems like a path to more substantial income, maybe even a full business.
Absolutely. And pet services are a perfect example.
Yeah,
Okay?
yes, like dog walking.
Dog walking is huge, yeah. Apps like Rover or Pawshake in places like New Zealand, they connect you directly with pet owners. It's free to get listed. And while dog walking is popular, sometimes even full-time, there's more. Pet grooming, in-home doggy daycare if you've got the space, and like social dogs.
Drop-in checks too, right? Or overnight pet sitting.
Exactly. Drop-ins, house sitting, boarding in your home. We saw lots of anecdotes, people on Reddit saying they actually quit their day jobs to run pet businesses full-time.
That's amazing. And sticking with practical skills, TaskRabbit comes up again, right? Not just for lines.
Oh, definitely. TaskRabbit is a goldmine for home and personal services.
Like what specifically?
Well, laundry and ironing there are even dedicated apps like SudShare paying $15, $20 an hour, pretty flexible. Or think handyman tasks, painting, furniture assembly,
Sewing, gardening, cleaning.
all of that. Again, the sources mention plenty of people who started small on TaskRabbit and built up actual full-time businesses doing this kind of work.
Wow.
It really underscores that key idea. What everyday skills do you have that others would happily pay for? Maybe they just don't have the time or the know-how or honestly the inclination. The beauty is turning something you might see as a chore or just a basic skill into a service you can scale. You start with basically no overhead.
It's about seeing the value in what you can already do.
Yeah.
That's powerful. But what if you're looking for something maybe a bit more hands-off? Income that doesn't directly trade time for money.
Ah, okay. That leads us perfectly into passive income, particularly through digital products. Create something once, sell it over and over.
Right. Print on demand is a fantastic example. Merch by Amazon, Redbubble, Zazzle, TeePublic. There are quite a few platforms now.
How does that work exactly?
So you basically upload your designs, pictures, slogans, whatever, onto their site. They show these designs on products like t-shirts, mugs, phone cases. You set your price, maybe add a description, and then when someone buys it, Amazon or Redbubble handles everything, the printing, the packing, the shipping, customer service. You just get a commission.
Okay, so you're the designer, they're the manufacturer and retailer.
Exactly. And the potential can be significant. One source mentioned a single t-shirt design on Merch by Amazon. It sold over 6,900 units in a year. At $17.95, the creator earned about $3.69 per shirt. That works out to roughly $25,000 passively from one design.
$25,000 passively. That's
Wow.
impressive.
It really is.
Yeah.
And you can often put the same designs on multiple platforms, Redbubble, Zazzle, TeePublic, to potentially scale that income. There are even free tutorials on YouTube showing how to apply for Merch by Amazon, which can be a bit tricky.
And what about Etsy? I hear a lot about that.
Yeah, Etsy's huge too. You could do print on demand there, though it can be a bit more complicated to set up compared to Merch. But again, free tutorials exist.
Yeah.
But where Etsy really shines for passive income is digital downloads, selling digital pictures directly.
So not a physical product.
Nope. You sell, say, a poster design, maybe text-based, quotes are popular, or cool art, and the customer downloads the file and prints it themselves.
Ah, okay. So no shipping, no inventory.
Zero. And the numbers can be staggering. We saw an example of one Etsy shop selling poster sets. Just one set had over 270 reviews, which was about 10% of the shop's total sales. Doing the math, at $13.56 per sale, that single digital product likely brought in over $90,000 passively. Etsy handles the payment, delivers the file automatically. It's incredible.
$90,000 from downloadable posters. Wow.
Yeah. And it's not just posters. Think clip art, affirmation cards, lunchbox notes for kids, downloadable stickers, quiz packs, greeting card designs. You can create these using free tools like Canva.
Canva's great for that kind of thing.
Totally. And you can often bundle products. Plus, new Etsy stores usually get 40 free listings through a coupon, so you can start with literally zero cost.
If you connect this to the bigger picture, these digital businesses, they represent a really powerful shift, don't they? You create an asset once.
Yeah. And it keeps working for you.
Exactly. It generates income on autopilot potentially for years.
Yeah.
Your creativity literally works for you while you sleep. It sort of democratizes being a creator or a publisher.
It sounds almost too good to be true. What's the catch? Or maybe what's the real upfront work involved?
Well, passive income doesn't mean no work income, especially at the start. You do have to invest time upfront. Designing the products, understanding what people are actually searching for, writing good descriptions, setting up the listings.
Right, the initial setup and maybe some marketing.
Yes. But once that foundation is built, the ongoing effort can be minimal, and the recurring revenue can be genuinely life-changing for some people.
Makes sense. Okay, shifting gears again. Let's talk about reselling or flipping. Turning old stuff into new cash.
Ah, the treasure hunter model.
Kinda, yeah. eBay is the classic platform here. They give you these 250 free listings each month. You can start really simply, just list stuff from around your house that you don't need anymore, use that initial cash to maybe hit up thrift stores or garage sales, buy low, sell high on eBay.
There are whole communities built around this, right? People sharing tips.
Oh yeah, tons of YouTube channels dedicated just to eBay flipping. And for clothing specifically, Poshmark is really popular for thrifting and reselling. We even saw an interview with one seller making over $100,000 a year just flipping secondhand clothes on Poshmark.
That's serious money. What's fascinating about flipping, I think, is how it forces you to develop an eye for value.
You mean spotting a bargain?
Spotting a bargain, yes, but also understanding what things are worth to someone else. Understanding market demand. You're essentially finding things that are undervalued in one context, like a garage sale.
And connecting them with buyers who value them more, often online.
Exactly. It's like practical market research in action. It cultivates the entrepreneurial skill of seeing potential where others might just see junk.
So it's about more than just finding cheap stuff. It's knowing the market.
Precisely. It's arbitrage, really, connecting supply and demand across different marketplaces.
Okay, cool. Now, what about folks who like driving? We know about Uber, Uber Eats. People definitely make full-time incomes doing that. But are there other options?
Yeah, definitely some creative angles there. If you have a larger vehicle like a van or maybe even a station wagon, you could look into starting a small moving or delivery service. Apps like Dolly can connect you with gigs.
Right, like helping people move furniture they bought online or something.
Exactly. And here's a really passive one: car advertising. If you drive a lot for your regular job anyway, some companies will pay you sometimes hundreds a month just to wrap your car in their ads.
Huh. So you just drive like normal and get paid?
Pretty much, yeah. It's passive income leveraging an asset you already use. And one more: if you like driving but don't own a car or don't want to use yours, you can actually get hired as a private driver using the client's car.
Oh, interesting. So they provide the vehicle.
Yes, it really makes you think, doesn't it? How can you creatively leverage the assets you possess, a car, your driving skills, even just your time spent driving, to open up new income streams?
Definitely thinking beyond the obvious. Okay, let's move into the creative sphere. Art, writing, that sort of thing. What's out there?
Well, the digital world has opened up a lot. Take NFTs, non-fungible tokens.
Right. Those unique digital assets. That space seemed really hot for a while.
It did, and while the market's shifted, the skills around it are still in demand. On freelance sites like Fiverr, there's still a call for people who can help with NFT projects.
Like what kind of help?
Think marketing and advertising for NFT launches, setting up the Discord communities that are crucial for these projects, and of course the art itself: drawing, painting, animating NFT collections for clients who then sell them.
So if you're an artist, this could be a good avenue.
Potentially, yeah. And for artists wanting to sell their own NFTs, platforms like OpenSea actually let you list them for free. They only take a cut if and when your NFT sells. No upfront cost to list.
Okay. And beyond NFTs, what about more traditional digital art?
Creative Market is a great platform. Artists can sell digital products there, things like Procreate brushes for iPads, Instagram templates, custom fonts, patterns for print on demand.
Oh, cool. Like tools for other creators.
Exactly. Again, it's free to list your products. They just take a commission on sales.
Yeah.
And Creative Market also has a related job board, Dribble, I think it's called, often with high-paying freelance art gigs.
Nice. What about writers?
Several options. Article writing is one. Text Broker is a platform where you register, take a writing test.
And they rate you.
Yeah. Based on your rating, you get paid per word. A top rating might get you $100 and 5 some word. So a 1,000-word article could net you $50. A fast, good writer could potentially make decent hourly rates.
Okay. And self-publishing.
Kindle Direct Publishing, KDP, free to list your novels, nonfiction books, whatever. You earn royalties when they sell.
Right. And then there was mention of essay writing. That sounds controversial.
It is, yeah. The source material cited high demand for decent writers, sometimes for reasons students maybe shouldn't be outsourcing. It's definitely a gray area. We're just highlighting it was mentioned as potentially lucrative, but it's up to the individual's comfort level, obviously.
Understood.
But stepping back, the bigger picture here is that the digital economy is actively looking for creative talent, whether it's visual art or writing. There are platforms ready to connect your skills with market demand, often globally, and often with free tools to get you started.
The accessibility really is key. Okay. Moving on. Sharing knowledge and expertise. Teaching, tutoring.
Yes, huge area. Online tutoring is very accessible. Cambly was mentioned. It connects you with students needing help pretty much on demand, so less marketing needed from your end.
Like students post what they need help with.
Sort of, yeah, or you just make yourself available. And VIPKD came up as a top-paying site specifically for teaching English to kids in China. They offer full-time schedules or flexible gigs.
And for students themselves, you mentioned something about notes.
Right. 2 ways. First, you could become a contracted note taker for your university for classes you're already in. Might earn something like $470 per class for sharing your notes officially.
Wow, just for going to class like normal.
Pretty much. Or second, you can sell your study notes on platforms like Nexus Notes. They take a commission, maybe 50%, but you upload them once and they can sell repeatedly, monetizing your study time.
That's clever.
It really shows how these platforms let you directly monetize your knowledge or even just your academic diligence, often without needing to build a whole marketing funnel yourself. Your expertise is the product.
Okay, what about media skills? Photos, videos, audio, languages.
Lots happening there, too. Selling stock photos and videos is a well-known one. Sites like Shutterstock let you list your media for free. You get a commission every time someone downloads it.
Any particular type that does well.
Drone stock video was highlighted as being particularly lucrative. Sells for higher prices often.
Ah, okay. And editing skills.
High demand on freelance platforms like Fiverr. Photoshop editors, video editors, especially those familiar with Adobe Premiere templates, audio engineers, visual effects artists.
So if you've got those technical media skills.
Definitely check out Fiverr. It's free to list your services. They just take a cut from the payment when you get hired. There are even tips from top sellers on how to make your gigs stand out.
Good to know. And languages, translation, transcription.
Very much in demand. Rev.com is a big platform for freelance transcriptionists. They need people to transcribe audio and video, even handling different accents. The source mentioned needing someone for a New Zealand accent specifically.
Huh?
It's flexible, worldwide work. Choose your own hours. And they pay significantly higher rates if you can do translation. So, transcribing and translating from one language to another simultaneously.
And Fiverr again for translation?
Yeah, Fiverr's popular for starting a translation business. Also, platforms like Textmaster or Gengo, where you might translate software interfaces, apps, or website
Oh, yeah.
content.
And for sign language.
American Sign Language, yes. Lingobee was mentioned as a platform where ASL interpreters can build a full-time business connecting with clients who need interpreting services. It really makes you think. In our super-connected, content-heavy world, skills like translation or even just accurately transcribing an accent aren't niche anymore. They're essential services enabling global communication.
That's a great way to put it. Okay, how about something maybe a bit easier getting paid for your opinion?
Yes, your feedback is valuable. Market research surveys are one way. Prolific was mentioned. They match you to surveys based on your demographics, pay cash. Respondent connects you with more in-depth academic research studies. Some people apparently make hundreds in extra cash there. The key is checking frequently to see what you qualify for.
Okay. Any other opinion-based earners?
There's being an e-juror, but that's U.S. only. You basically read lawsuit summaries, review evidence, and give your opinion on the case. Lawyers use it to gauge potential jury reactions.
Interesting. And globally?
Smaller scale, but apps like Google Opinion Rewards give you cash and gift cards for quick surveys. Nevo pays you to review AI outputs like checking how well an app translated something. One user mentioned earning $180 doing that while just watching YouTube.
Multitasking for cash.
And then there's user testing. Good companies like Microsoft pay real users to test their websites and apps. You basically use the site or app and give feedback on the experience, the usability. People earn hundreds, even thousands a year doing this part-time.
So companies really value that real-world feedback.
Absolutely. Your perspective as a user is literally a commodity they need to improve their products and understand their market. They're willing to pay for authentic human insight.
Okay, this next category is interesting. Renting out stuff you already own. Getting passive income from your assets, maybe without even leaving the house.
Exactly. It's all about asset utilization. Got a driveway you don't always use? Listed on a free app like Just Park as a rentable parking space.
Spare bedroom.
Airbnb, the classic example. Got a swimming pool, rented out by the hour on Swimply.
A boat.
Boatsetter. Even if you don't own one, maybe someone you know does. Rent out your car when you're not using it on apps like Turo.
And storage space.
Yeah.
This one seemed powerful.
Yeah, apps like Neighbor let you rent out any spare space, a closet, part of your garage, a shed, even backyard space for long-term storage for others.
And that Reddit quote was impressive.
Right. Easiest $1,000 a month income I've ever made. That was one person's experience renting out storage space.
Yeah. It sounds great, but are there downsides? Liabilities, maybe?
That's a valid question. Most of these platforms do offer some level of insurance or host protection, and they often have vetting processes. But you absolutely need to read the terms and conditions carefully, understand your responsibilities. But the core principle leveraging dormant assets is incredibly powerful. We often have resources sitting idle that could be generating income, often passively, with the help of these platforms. The main catch is often just getting over the inertia to list it.
Makes sense. Okay, now for something a bit different, selling experiences. This seemed like it had huge potential.
Yeah, Airbnb Experience is the big player here, both digital and in person.
So not just renting rooms, but offering activities.
Exactly. Pre-pandemic, it was mostly offline tours and workshops, but during lockdowns, the digital webcam-based experiences absolutely exploded.
And the numbers were wild, right?
Incredible. The sources suggested the top digital experience was potentially bringing in up to $150,000 a month.
Whoa, how?
Just by people getting creative with what they had on hand. Popular digital examples were things like virtual cooking classes, teaching local recipes, online craft workshops, virtual beer or wine tastings.
Interactive stuff.
Yeah, like digital scavenger hunts or virtual tours. One example was a panda sanctuary tour where viewers could ask the keepers questions live via the webcam. Travel agents even offered virtual consultations.
That's really innovative. And now the travel's back.
Offline experiences are booming again. Think photography tours. I actually did one in Austin, Texas. The photographers running it had tons of bookings. Cultural tours, guided thrifting or shopping trips, hiking tours. food and drink crawls.
Pub crawls, yeah.
Mm.
Personal chef experiences, local classes like yoga or surfing.
The list goes on. It really prompts the question, beyond a product or a specific skill, what unique knowledge, local insight, or passion do you have that others would pay to experience?
So it's about packaging your expertise or passion into an event.
Precisely. Authenticity is key. People crave genuine connection and insider perspectives. It's about creating a memorable, marketable experience, whether it's online or face-to-face.
Very cool. Okay, finally, let's circle back to YouTube. We know about ad revenue, but you mentioned diversifying.
Right. AdSense is just one piece. A really effective strategy is creating tutorial channels that use affiliate links.
Affiliate links. Those are the ones where you get a commission if someone clicks and buys.
Exactly. So say you love using Canva. You could make YouTube tutorials showing people how to design t-shirts with Canva. Then, in your video description, you put your affiliate link for Canva.
And if someone signs up for Canva through your link.
You get a commission. One source shared an example. Just one Canva affiliate link in their tutorials generated over $1,700 in commissions in a single 30-day period.
Wow. Okay, so teaching people useful stuff pays off.
It can, yeah. Same idea applies to product review channels. Review products you use, link to them using Amazon Associates or similar programs, earn commissions on sales.
And you mentioned YouTube Shorts as overlooked.
Definitely. YouTube has this $100 million incentive fund for Shorts creators. They pay bonuses, potentially up to $10,000 a month, just for creating shorts that go viral.
And they're easier to make.
Much easier. Filming a quick 60-second clip on your phone, maybe of your dog doing something funny, is way less involved than producing a polished, long-form vlog.
Right. Less intimidating.
And here's the kicker. The odds of getting seen might actually be higher. YouTube needs to show way more shorts per hour, like 60 compared to maybe 6 standard videos.
So there's just more space for shorts to get visibility.
Exactly. It creates more opportunities for creators to find an audience and potentially get picked for that incentive fund, even with really simple, basic videos.
So YouTube isn't just about ads anymore.
Not at all. It's evolved into this multifaceted platform. You can leverage affiliate marketing, maybe sponsored content down the line, and these direct incentive programs like the Shorts Fund. It's a really dynamic place to monetize content now, especially rewarding that quick, engaging short-form creativity.
Wow. Okay, that was a lot. An incredible range of possibilities we've covered.
Yeah.
From just doing simple tasks for quick cash, like mystery shopping.
All the way to building digital assets like print-on-demand stores or selling stock photos.
Or even just renting out your driveway or teaching something you love online. This deep dive really highlights just how many ways there are to get started, often for free.
Absolutely. And the core theme that keeps coming up is starting with yourself and with what you already have on hand, your skills, your time, your stuff, your knowledge.
Yeah.
The variety is just immense. It really underscores the power of choice, the different paths available for you, the listener, the learner. Our goal was to lay out these options, show you the patterns, maybe spark some aha moments. Now the next step is, thinking critically. Which of these really aligns with my skills, my interests, my goals, what feels like a good fit?
Right. So with all these avenues we've explored, so many just needing what you've already got and, well, the willingness to actually start. Here's a final thought for you listening. What's the one idea from this whole deep dive that you feel most inspired to maybe try first? And more importantly, what's one small step you could take, maybe even today, to start making it a reality?